Bonjour à tous and welcome. I'm back for PSG Talk. I'm ready to go. I've had the summer off and I'm bringing you the action from Paris in this video. This is the first one of the season on the road with me, Lee, and tonight it's the return of the Ligue 1 season. It's Paris Saint-Germain and they're playing Nîmes at the Parc de France. Welcome to the Champs-Élysées, one of the most famous roads in the world, full of shops. This one behind me is my favourite. I've got a wallet full of cash. I'm going to go spend. I'll catch you later. Okay, so that's all the shopping done. I've spent some good money in there. So I got the new Jordan hat I'm pleased with. And one thing I wanted is I just lifted up. There we go. The basketball jersey with Jordan on the back. Fabulous, really nice, expensive, but that's all my money spent. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to head down to the stadium and get ready for the game. I'm excited. I am outside the infamous and the most wonderful stand in the stadium, the Virage Haute. This is where the ultras will congregate and always do every match day for the big game, and they generate the noise. It's where the real passion in the stadium comes from. If you just look there, it's behind me. That is the ultras on their way into the stadium. They're very evident. They wear sunglasses. There's a particular attire that they wear, and they kind of stand out quite easily from everybody else. And you'll certainly hear them tonight, always in full voice. And obviously, after having a season, having the summer off of supporting the team, I'm sure they're re-energized and ready to go. So looking forward to hearing these guys in full voice tonight. Yeah, so this is where I go in, so we'll go for a bit of a search when we go in and then up into the stadium. Hopefully we'll get a good spot in there. It's all random seating, you can sit or stand wherever you want. So it's important that you get in there in good time to get a good place in the stadium, a good view, and get really amongst it all, if that's your thing, of course. This is the best bit. When you come out for the first time, there you go. It's the Parc de France, guys, from my view, from where I stand. What a wonderful, beautiful sight that is. It's makes me appreciate this place. I've missed it. Far left-hand corner there's a little pocket of Nîmes fans, and obviously PSG fans will take up the whole of this. Down here, you'll be able to see this area here, as you can see, is very much marked off. Not too many people around there. That's basically left there for the ultras. That's where the ultras will congregate. So you have to be, obviously, within the ultras, you have to have a membership to sit in that area. If you're not, and trust me, they know if you're not, you'll be sent away. That's just the rules, that's the way it works. So everybody else will congregate in different areas a little bit higher up. So there we go, that's the Parc de France in all its glory, looking wonderful. I'm ready for a new beginning, a new start to hopefully what will be a successful season. Okay guys, it's half time. Not the most enthralling half of football, but certainly enough to take a 1-0 lead. I'll be honest, I need to see the penalty again. I'm not convinced by it. By some of the stuff I've read on social media, apparently it's not really a penalty, but I don't know. I'll have to see that again. Obviously it was a VAR decision. Again, I don't expect massive things tonight, just 3 points really. Could take a bit of time to get into your stride, a few games. But generally, okay. Fans have been fantastic. They've made their feelings clear about Neymar, which that's something we'll get into a little later on. But certainly, 1-0 half time. I think PSG got to go and see the game through now. I think Nîmes have come here and certainly not afraid to have a go. Even if they did come to defend, that game plan's out the window now. So they've got to come in and really go for it in the second half if they want to get anything from the game. So it should be interesting to see how the game pans out. I expect Paris to go on and win the game, but how many times have I said that before, especially in Europe? We'll see what happens anyway. But a good start, and onwards and upwards. Let's see what happens.
Deuxième but parisien par le numéro 7, Kylian.
There we go, 3-0, full time. A good 3 points to start the season. Hey guys, how are we doing? It is 12:45 a.m. Just heading back to near my hotel after what was a really enjoyable evening in the park. Well, it was a good game without being fantastic. Some nice stuff, nice link up between Mbappe and Verratti. Those guys are kicking it off again. It's a steady performance for Marquinhos, but what more do you expect from that man? Clean sheets. Well, it was a great start. It's just what we wanted. 3-0 win, home win. I don't expect the guys to kick into full gear yet. It's going to take 3-4 games, but there'll be a much tougher challenge next week at Rennes. We know that's a team that certainly won't roll over for us. They will really give it their all next week, and a team that's capable of upsetting Paris. So hopefully a little bit of a strong performance next week. We pick things up again, we go again. It's great to be back, another Ligue 1 season, and hoping for a really successful season, and a few of these trips hopefully will be a bit more happier than there were some of them last season. So I think there'll be some business still to be done in the transfer market. I expect to see a couple more players coming in this season before the transfer window ends. So there's a bit more strength that needs to be done. Obviously we've got Idrissa Gana Gueye and Herrera to come in just to bolster that midfield up a little bit. So looking forward to seeing these guys get pull on the red and blue. So let's talk about the elephant in the room, Neymar. Before anybody can come in, it's quite clear that he has to leave. And after some of the chanting tonight, and after some of there's certainly the tifos, there's no way that man can play for the club again. It's not going to happen. He doesn't want to. I think it's quite clear. And after tonight, I don't think the fans want him either. So that's something he's resolving very, very quickly. Whether people think the fans went too far tonight, I don't know. That's up to you to interpret. But let's just get something straight. The ultras are the lifeblood of the club, whether anyone likes it or not, and they will say what they have to say. and freedom of speech and all of that. Yes, I'm sure a few people out there would think it was pretty harsh, some of the words, especially on this particular tifo. Take what you want from it, but I think it's clear that a parting of the ways is the only way forward. It's a shame. It's a shame it's ended this way, I think. I think that, with all of the optimism around his signing, when you go back 2 years, it's so sad to see it end this way. But I think when you first signed, I think majority of us probably thought that you wouldn't see the 5 years out. The contract, I certainly said 2, we'd be looking to get 3. But it looks like he's going to be 2. I think the sad thing from everyone's perspective is that we're in a position where he's not really given 2 full seasons. It would have been nice to have seen a 3rd season where he would hopefully be injury free and we get a full season out of him. That's not going to happen. So it leaves a bit of taste in the mouth when he's only played bit part role in both seasons, and really PSG haven't got any further ahead than they did when Emery was there, and and there was no Mbappe and there was no Neymar. Again, it's just been early exits from the Champions League, which has been sad. But it is what it is, guys, and that's where we are. I think the sooner this is resolved, the better. And the 2 clubs never parting of the ways. I think he can probably end up in Madrid. I could be wrong, but that's where I can see him ending up. And I think, hopefully, if it can be done within the next week to 10 days, and PSG can go out and find adequate replacements to bolster this team and really push on all fronts this season. I'm optimistic. I think things can happen. I think it can be a good season. Nobody can replace Neymar like for like, we know that. But PSG can create a team, a better team than what they've already had, certainly over the last couple of seasons. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to the season ahead. I know I'm a little bit tired. It's a late one for me. I'm going to go and hit the sack now. But I hope you've enjoyed the video, and it's great to be back. And I hope to bring you a few more of these videos in the coming months. So, thanks very much for tuning in. Ali Parry, and good night.